Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to do a little bit of an update slash unhaul kind of discussion thing. Okay, so as you guys know, we are moving soon. We're starting the whole process of moving. We're moving in July. And when I purchased this bookshelf behind me, I had to rearrange all my books. And I had to go through a lot of things, and it was a whole process. Upon doing that, I created a smaller bookshelf over to the side here where I housed books that I told myself I want to give these books a try and either read them or at least try them. And I would make a decision on whether or not I wanted to keep them or not. And I think I said in that video, if I haven't read these books by the time I move, whatever is left, I'm going to unhaul. That's before we knew when we were moving. And so now I'm kind of panicking because we're there. We're moving very soon, and I haven't read all these books. Some of them I have read. Some of them I have just unhauled already because I lost interest in them. I will periodically go through and unhaul some books if I get in the mood to do that. So some of them didn't survive that. They've already gone. But I do have 12 books here left that I have not read yet and I haven't unhauled. So we're going to go through those. And there are some on here that I 100% know I want to keep. I want to keep these books. I want to read them. It's not a question. So I just haven't been able to do it yet. So there's going to be some that are automatic keeps for me. And then there's going to be some that I think I might get rid of. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first one here is Tiger's Curse. This is by Colleen Hook. I really hung on to this because I love this cover so much, which is the stupidest reason to hang on to a book. I understand that. This is what I'm going to get rid of. And the reason is I have flipped through it previously before and kind of read a little bit of the writing, and I don't think I'm going to like it. It's very choppy. The sentences don't flow very well together. It's very I don't know. It's hard to describe. I just don't think, and the writing also seemed a little juvenile for what it's supposed to be, So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I know I was hanging on to it and I really have no reason to. I really don't think I will ever pick it up. And if I do, I'm probably not going to like it that much. So this is going to go. Okay, so the next one is actually a bind up of 2 books by Ellen Hilderbrand. This one includes The Beach People and The Beach Club and Summer People. I was reading ahead of myself there. This I think I'm going to get rid of too. Ellen Hilderbrand, I'm still kind of interested in her books maybe, but I have discovered so many adult contemporary authors that I've really just loved, and I want to read all their books now. And she's one that's very prolific. She has a lot of books out, and I almost feel like if I do want to get into her, I should just get them from the library. And I'm not 100% sure I'm going to love her books either. I think they're probably just going to be okay. So I don't know. I'm on the fence because I have friends who have read her and said, yeah, they're good. They're not amazing though. And yeah, so I'm kind of I don't know. So I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I really don't see myself picking it up anytime soon. And then if I do ever want to pick up one of her books, I'll just do it. And then reading the synopsis on the back, I was just kind of like me. Okay. The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. I definitely want to read this one. Definitely do. This one still interests me. Yeah, so this is one that has always been, I figured this would be the first one I pick up off that shelf, and it wasn't, but definitely still, I'm keeping this one for sure. Okay, the next one is The River at Night by Erica Forensic. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I've heard, I haven't heard very much. I think Books and Lala read this, and she didn't really like it that much. And I picked this up without ever hearing about it. I just was like, ooh, cool cover. Awesome. So, not sure about this one. Let me see what Goodreads says. This could be one where Goodreads decides for me, basically, based on the average rating. And it's an old enough release that it should have a decent amount of ratings. So The River at Night. Ooh, 3.49. Okay, yeah, no. To me, anything below a 3.5, I was like, nah. Okay, I'm gonna unhaul this one. Okay, next one is The Passenger by Lisa Lutz. I have not ever heard anybody talk about this book. So, okay, with her with her husband's corpse still warm at the end of the stairs. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, I'll keep this one. Like just that alone is like, okay, I'm interested. Yeah, okay, I'll hang on to this one. Okay, Hunted by Megan Spooner. Definitely still want to keep this one. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Yeah, I still want to read this one for sure. And she has another one out too that's called Sherwood, I think. That is like a Robin Hood retelling. But yeah, so I'm going to keep this one. Okay, so the next one I have here is The Cellar. This is by Natasha Preston. And this is one I'm not quite sure about. I know it's a thriller. It was actually originally published on Wattpad, which could be, you know, it could be good or bad. I don't really know. I want to say Lindsay's read this one. So maybe I could ask her and see if she thinks I should keep it and read it based on what her thoughts were. So let me text her real quick. Okay, she just sent me a text back that was really fast. So she said, keep it and we can do a buddy read. And I said, I thought you read this already. And she said, no, I actually had plans to read it, but I never got to it. So I still want to. So I will keep this one, and Lindsay and I are going to read this one together. Okay, next one here is Before the Fall by Noah Hawley. This is one that I'm still interested in. This one, definitely. I like the premise of it. It involves a plane crash. There's some really influential privileged people on this plane, including a 4-year-old boy. And then there is kind of a down on his luck painter aboard as well. And the plane goes down. The only two survivors are the painter and the little boy, who was part of a very influential family. So I think this goes back and forth between right before the plane crash, or like, you know, leading up to it, and then the aftermath as well. I think it kind of goes back and forth between that, which is really interesting. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to this one. I've heard enough good things. And the next one here I have is The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. I've never felt a pull to pick this up, but this gets really good ratings, like over a 4.0 on Goodreads. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, do I, don't I? It was a gift from somebody, so I should probably, like, it was a giveaway from someone's channel. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it and give it a try. My only hesitation is that this deals with high school kids, and then sometimes that can work for me, sometimes it can't. So I never really know going in if I'm going to enjoy it or not based on the age range. But I don't know. I think I'll give this one a shot still, especially, you know, I want to be a librarian. And, you know, if I end up working like with young adults or something, I would probably need to read this type of thing. So maybe I'll keep it and see what I think. But the cover's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So yeah, okay. I'll hang on to it. Okay, this last one is interesting. This is The Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. I've always been interested in this book. I have heard mixed things, but Reese Witherspoon just bought the rights for this. So now I'm more interested, because now I'm like, well, if Reese liked it enough to want to adapt it, then I should give it a try. So I think this one is definitely going to be one that I keep. And it's always been one, again, that's been like, when I look at that shelf, I'm like, oh, I really want to read that. So I'm going to keep this one too. Okay, so of the 12, I'm keeping 9 and getting rid of 3. Yeah. That's okay. It's all right. I at least know that I'm really interested in all these books still, you know, kind of picking them up and going through them again made me kind of realize that I really do want to read these, even though I haven't done it in the past year. But yeah, so I'm going to hang on to those, get rid of the other 3 that I'm just not interested in anymore. And yeah, not the biggest unhaul, but at least it's something. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me today. So thank you for joining me. And if you want to see the original video of all the books I had on that shelf, I will link the original one down below. So, and I actually go through like a little bit of a tour, I think more towards the end of the video. I'll see if I can put a timestamp in there as well, so you can kind of skip ahead and see, because I think that was a whole video thing. And then I did like a little tour at the end. So I will link that down below if you guys want to see what was originally on that shelf. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. So hope you guys are all safe and well, and I will see you again soon.